Good evening, this is Kuro. Got a Kitakaze game. This is ranked game. Going over the matchmaking, it is Battleship galore. Double Jean Bart, double Musashi, double Kitakaze. Apparently the enemy team really likes some synergy. Um, my team, we've got an Iowa and Alsace. Both of them get overmatched by the Musashi and burned down by the Kitakaze. You got double Musashi and a Fletcher. That Fletchers typically are going to struggle against Kitakaze. There's just not enough performance difference to make up for the difference between the two. So I know this is going to be kind of a hard game that I'm gonna need to put on some carry pants. And little did I know. Actually, I did know this. If there were any ship destroyer-wise in the game that I felt like I could murder, every ship on the enemy team, it's this ship. And possibly I could extend that to every ship type. Cruisers, battleships. This ship is that lethal. And you'll see as the game goes on, this ship gets nastier and nastier with all the buffs that you get. It's disgusting. It's obscene. So my Fletcher's going for the repair. Normally I prefer to get that because this ship turns into a damage sponge when it gets, 3, 4 repairs on it. Uh, you're just a cockroach that, spews, hate and vitriol all over the map. Um, it you take, you know, 10,000 points of damage, who cares? 2 minutes later you've recovered most of that, and it's that sort of thing is just pretty damn game breaking. Um, so right here, I'm basically just pushing up and getting my detection over the consumable uh, bonus. And I'm doing that to keep the other Kitakazes from trying to push middle. We just got a repair that popped up there that's going to be pretty clutch to try to get. And I'm just trying to play safe. I'm popping speed boost, and I'm starting to I'm starting to get torpedo safe because I know my torpedoes are up. There may be torpedoes on the way. I do have battleships behind me. I am taking a little bit of a gamble here just because I see an opportunity to net a kill, and that is this Jean Bart here. I just cut through his armor like butter. Just gonna go ahead, throw both racks of my torps out. I'm just counting down time, hopefully to see um, if I can get myself an unrepairable flood. There's torps. So my positioning using this island as kind of a torp shield helped out my ships by spotting those torps a little early. I do get the flood. Let my enemy team know, focus this guy, and now it's time for this guy to die. And that's what it's like with this ship. If nobody forces you to smoke out of position, um, you pretty much at your leisure, you know, just decide this person's done, and you just take them out. I got one unrepairable fire on him already. I'm trying to work on his bow. And you can just see just how fast this ship eats him alive. I mean, there's no other words for it. It's gross. I'm not even looking anymore. It doesn't matter. It's all just DPM coming out. I'm looking. Any other poor bastard in range wants some? No? Okay. And it's that kind of violence that it really helps your teams, you know, win battles. My eye was sitting here trying to bow tank, you know, a Jean Bart and a Musashi. I'm just telling him, get back. He doesn't need to be up that aggressive. I'm gonna push up here, pick up the consumables and the repair. I'm spotted. There's the Kitakaze. And just throwing some shots out there on this guy. And this is what I'm talking about. You know, I've got one repair right now. Now I've got 3, and now watch the hit point pool on my ship. And I mean, to even make this move even better, I've got the reload right here. So, you know, that just makes me even more of a chainsaw that just rips through ships. Gonna pick up the, you know, the double reload. And for those that weren't aware, you could cram multiple ships in here, at least 2 that I know of, where both ships will get the double bonus. I don't know if there's a certain limit that once you got beyond a certain... I wanted to say I did 3 ships in a cap once where we all got it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to go back and check that replay. But that was a really good tactic, sending multiple destroyers to the repair and just letting those guys get the additional repair bonus. Right here, just being, this is just dirty, pushing right in here and you know, just using the island cover, the dips in the island to line up shots on guys. And you know, that's one of the things about Kitakaze. You just kind of bully battleships out of position. As soon as they start trying to, they'll either be able to reverse in behind an island, but by the time they do that, they've lost half or more of their HP, and they're just really under pressure. Or they're going to try to panic turn out like that guy did and end up getting nuked by your battleships or torps or something. So I'm pushing back out. I want to help my team. We've got a pretty commanding control on the western side of the map, and just want to keep extending that. I see this Kitakaze up here shooting, and I'm gonna torp the smoke, but I'm not shooting, and the reason why I'm not shooting is I don't want to give this guy any chance. I want this guy dead, and the way I'm gonna do it, I'm basically going to push in there so close that he's got no hope other than you know, just dealing with me. And at this point, I believe I have more buffs than him. And you see the reload, just, you look at, you know, the hit points, how they just come right back after this engagement. And his ship's just evaporating. I'm at 9.7, 9.9, 10,000. And that's what I'm saying. does not take long for you to get back to fighting HP. We're up to 70,000 damage. Now these battleships, you can tell they're already starting to push in. They know I'm coming. They're nervous. You got broadside, just loading AP because why the hell not? Want to get up here a little bit where I got some field of fire to work with. And the nasty part about this AP spam is fire damage they can heal up. They can't heal up as nearly as much of this pen damage. So, you know, it may look like up front I'm not getting as much damage. As soon as I start shooting this guy's stern, watch. I knew his stern was unsaturated, so I basically saved that for last as this guy's pushing around the island. It's the last part of the ship that I can shoot at, and you just see just how quickly even the AP rips these ships apart. I see the flood, so I switched to HE. There's high caliber. I'd almost picked up that kill on that Musashi. There's kill number 4. And the scary thing is, if I would have got that kill there, I would have got all 6 enemy ships, because newsflash, I'm killing this destroyer. We're up at 117,000. You know, my team did dish out damage on a few of these targets, and it's basically my DPM just mopping up a lot of things. It's not like I did anything, you know, out of the ordinary or anything like that. This ship is just doing its job, just killing things. These are the that's what I've got on my ship right now, and I just flashed that up there. If you guys wanted to take a quick look, you could just see just how ugly this ship is to deal with right now, and it's something that I think that there might need to be some thought given to the future of arms race with this mode. You know, are the repairs too much? You know, should they be nerfed? Should they be eliminated? Because I think they're fine for all other ships, but you know, again, you get 3 or 4 on these guys, and it's literally almost God mode. You wade through the entire enemy team, and there's nothing anybody can really do about it. Again, I'm not shooting right now. I want to make sure that I get this guy dead to rights. So just pushing in here. I'm using this island as kind of a torp shield. As to one weakness to Kitakaze, she is a little sluggish in the handling department. Not nearly as bad as Haragumo, but bad enough that torpedoes are a threat. So here we go. Kitakaze pops out of the smoke. He's slowing down, so just adjusting my lead. I'm on target. Goodbye. And that's the game. And that's what I'm talking about with Kitakaze. It's just so much. It's one of the reasons why I didn't play it that much. It's just that's it gets boring, you know, having that constant level of just, it doesn't matter what you're facing, you just chew things up. 1900 base XP. You know, it is a solid game. And again, this is doing my job. You know, my job used my DPM to take out enemy targets. In this case, I took out 5 of the 6 enemy targets and barely missed. And actually, I just noticed that the guy that I didn't kill was the guy that I did the most amount of damage to. So that's a little amusing. Um, but I just barely missed that guy. If I'd have had another salvo or two, I might have got this guy. So almost a 6 kill game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you later.